man that we'll be talking a lot about as this series goes on. We don't get to see why here, but the rest of the squad is there to clean up. Hero and Xiao with the double, but with only him going down, nothing big retrieved for GX. It'll be the other teleporter as they realize the hits coming in on the other side of the map. One player down, it's Hero to fall. Now they can recover a weapon, but it's now down and out. A 3 versus 5, the weapons don't even matter quite as much anymore. Cloud even picks up an outlaw. The tag off that deadly, and if it's followed up by another, that's exactly what it's going to.
After a huge win off the pistols, but, well, I was going to say Cloud at least gives them a little bit of hope. The remaining 2 players going through the TP, that is all out of aggressive positions.
It's a nice opener. Flickless West side down already. Alex again for another, and this site seemingly overrun already here.
Look at the amount of time. It's been ticking for a while. They need these kills almost immediately, and look at where Alexic ended up. He fell back to his team. They had to
make a stop to it here. They've got ults to work with. They've not got much to work with anymore. That is an immediate shut.
They know exactly where they are. It's Ara, though, that strikes first.
Yeah, Showstopper gets Hero. Ara quickly coming through the teleporter to help out on this site. He's going to keep control over Bathroom. That's going down. It's exactly what they've done. Angel, he was left in a tough situation.
You believe for a second.
Manages to put up a few. Hey.
Conditioning. Locked out of the site right now and just waiting on the timing to try and get back in, but that plant has only just started to be defused. They're a little bit
Navi, but time ticking. A 2 versus 2, Cloud super low, and now the last one standing, rifle on the ground. That was Westside carrying it. It'll be He's got a lot of information for GX, but they're rotating quickly. This is a danger. Cloud's about to have a fight on his hands, and he won't win it against Hero. Now they know about that deep aggression as well. Ace for Ruxic. And in comes the Cosmic Divide. Now problems start to brew. Knife goes deep. Don't think it caught them. They can, well, they could flash through. They don't have any left on.
Gonna be stood in their way. Already under pressure. Plenty coming his way, and Westside has managed to deal with him. Hero also on this side.
As I said, I've been very impressed by the entire roster.
Read from Navi here is good. They've got 3 players on the right side of the map, already timing things on the cross. They are not getting past Xiao. He has been on a tear, and if you get past Xiao, you're still going to deal with... Believes in this, because I think even he might not think that belief is everything in this one. Already an early fight lost. It's not getting any better. Some spams taking out Westside. I think you can see the consistent value he's pulling out of it. That knife every single time.
But again, you're seeing a manifestation of what GX are trying to chip away at, which is the confidence on the other side. The fact you can be in that disadvantage and still feel like...
Sublime, their defense left a lot to be desired. Alexic almost with an opener and actually able to retreat, but it's a bit of a bait.
Down, it's a bit more haste towards the site. The reveal comes in, and it's Angel down. Cam working wonders, and Ruxic left alone. Tries for in their hands in 40 seconds. No real fallback for GX now. They're too deep into the site. They'll lose at least one more with Westside down. This is looking.
They've lost that early fight and now had to try and take it with a disadvantage. Oh, that disadvantage doesn't last for long. Hero with a quick double. There was a 1-2 punch.
Bring up on the other side, GX strike early. Westside, we've talked about him! I hate that. Real estate is given up for free. They're gonna have a lot of utility coming their way. There'll be flashes, there'll be big swings with lots of numbers behind them, and a narrow alleyway on that diffuse.
Ruxic, Hero, even gonna commit his ultimate, trying to force them forward into position, but they win the open. Ruxic, however, goes down, and so does the rest of this defense. Angel, the last man standing again, hoping to try.
Well, push comes to shove. It's the C side under threat. Reveal back sight. That shows them a lot, but Ruxic able to find 1, able to find 3, in fact! The Spectre up against the full map.
This is after a GX pause, but I don't think GX have really had to do anything. I don't know if Happy just said troll.
So good thus far on this map. Cloud's found 1. This is winnable. Ara needs to hold his ground. They're all pushing him down, and Ara's the wrong man.
With how this round has gone, and it will make it weaker for their opponents in the next.
Nice shot, Ara! Both barrels are dead.
No surprise that GX are looking to try and take a little bit of a gamble. A lot of space already taken, but nobody found. It's a lot of battles need.
Element of
Oh,
surprise
okay,
for
maybe they
Xiao.
can win now.
Thought would swing that fight, but now it's looking very dangerous. Ara's got one from top. No, Ruxic, he's looking the wrong way, but he still gets one. Does well to do that as well.
Going back to A, that same sort of supportive util being utilized by him. And while Grabinho is the one under pressure, holds on for the moment, but Flickless, he was just a little too late, unable to join his teammate, but will join him in the grave.
Catching that in third person. Always appreciate you. And Ara, here we go. He might have been shut down in the previous, but that was because they shot him through the smoke. When he can see you, it's a different fight, at least here on Hay. Already, we've seen Flickless retake this position, so on backside, you've got one of Cloud, but, well, hold on, the surprise isn't actually there. It's Cloud that is the surprise with a three-piece. It's
To go around the world, put the pressure instead onto Ara. He did it very well in their prior pistols, but will be eliminated. Flickless tries to save the day, but he's been punished. Grabinho does well. And get this in, the swing from both angles. GX recover, and will take home another pistol.
That's 3 pistols in a row now for GX. And there it is spent. Time to speed up. Low HP, easy for Flickless to claim lives, and the classic on Ara does well against Ain. Anyone though, this could work out perfectly for Hero. He's got more to contend with though, more than he bargained for, that's for sure, but the rest of Navi come in to fill.
That ult that was building up for such a long time has been used, but now they're going to try and walk in dry. That just feels like a completely wasted ult, and they are just getting destroyed. Very good spot. That TP has been stuck. This means that the flank is going to be ready and waiting. It's going to be the run through. Xiao, that's huge. And now look.
The read is there. Flickless is already back to pop the flash that gets Grabinho the double. This site is still very much.
That will be 6-0. Again, moments where that looked like it could be around for Navi, but those moments quickly dissipate.
Again, I said Flickless in that position. I would.
He goes for more. No, he's just going to wait in the smoke and catches Flickless as well.
Yeah, but Grabinho is the third pusher.
Seconds for Navi to make this move. West side is there as well. They are ready and waiting for this push to come in. And Groovy again is another. Alexic, though, is there to at least give them their second. It has not been a pretty attack side from Navi, but I like the change because I feel like we haven't seen any aggressive direct takes.
They need to claim space now. 20 on the clock. It's time to move, and there it is. West side down. That's their trigger. The retake already attempted, but Xiao was waiting by. They only need a clear Cloud from the back of the side, but that proves to 2v4. And look at the position of Flickless. He's just managed to thread the needle deep onto short. A flash sends Xiao backwards. Now mid is there for GX. Plenty of time as Navi already claimed side control. It's Alexic with a double in the corner. Ara grabs.
With the amount of control that's already there for Navi, they are locking in any players that look to try and rotate Hero. Disgusting. He has put down a smoke as just a bait, putting in the one way just to try and sell the idea that he's still on the other side of it. Eventually will be there to execute his opponent, and this man is already players lower. They're not quite hitting, and well, Angels found one, but that rifle dropping to the deck is not ideal, and there's no way that Alexic's going to be able to correct to hit that shot. An advantage.
And sure, they'll fire a flash through, but it's all posturing. One thing to be concerned about, really, is what I'm seeing over here. Numbers thinning as the attackers come up in most fights. Grabinho's still in heaven, and he will be dropped, leaving it all onto Ara, but this man has performed in so many of the big rounds for GX, and this a chance to put them on the home stretch, to decimate Navi, and he's got the first, the follow-up for them to have a chance, and he gets it, even gets out cleanly, repositions for the fight on Flickless. It's beautiful from Alexic, but much more. Draw blood. Now the A site's open for business. Oh,
he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Risky play, and it will not pay off. Ara's found a third with the Blade Storm, and this, but with a 13-5 defeat against